Here we are again looking at the BCAIP rubric for practice number 4, and over here our score sheet where we're collecting evidence for practice number 4. So, okay, you are in your observation, you're in the classroom or you're watching a video. You're starting at level 0 because you don't have any evidence yet, and you might stay here, and that's fine. Hopefully we get to see the teacher engaging with the higher levels of this practice. So you're going to start by looking for evidence for a level 1, the teacher attempting this practice, which would look like students having some opportunity to decode or comprehend a text. So very simplistic, not creative, not really agentic interaction with the text, or to produce a text that conveys only factual information or computations. So more unsophisticated version, thinking back to our soccer metaphor. Maybe this is, students are somewhere between sitting on the sideline and doing a very simplistic drill. Okay, once we get that, if you see that happening, maybe you're 5 minutes in, students get a worksheet. Where they're asked to complete some equations. So we put that in there. There we go. And keep looking. So in order to get to a level 2, you would need to see the teacher giving students opportunities to interpret a text in any language or to produce a text in any language for a specific disciplinary purpose that is going beyond factual information or computations. So the text that students are interpreting or producing needs to be a disciplinary one. It's related to disciplinary knowledge, disciplinary genre. It's something to do with the discipline, and they're being asked to go beyond factual information, for example, to explain, justify, or entertain. So maybe it's 20 minutes in, and students are asked to write a claim, evidence, and reasoning, and write a scientific argument about some disciplinary information, so about the disciplinary topic for the day. All right, so that's gonna hit all these components, and so now we can say we're at a level 2. And this is just, it says an opportunity, right? So it doesn't have to be that the students might spend a lot of time decoding text, but then if they get one opportunity to engage in something like this more scrimmagey type of textual interpretation or production, then we're getting to a level 2. Okay, so then you're gonna start, and to be clear, you should definitely keep collecting data, even if you're already you're at a 2. You can still keep collecting data if you see more instantiations of the attempting level or more instantiations of the supporting level. You should really try to be collecting as much evidence as you can. so that when you go back and look at your data, you really have a lot of evidence to think with. But you're gonna, once you get to a level 2, you can start thinking about a level 3, which would look like students having an opportunity to produce and share. So sharing being the key new idea here, to produce and share with others a text for a specific disciplinary purpose. So we still have that disciplinary layer in there as well. That's going beyond factual information. And students are encouraged to use their full linguistic repertoire. For example, any language, multiple modes or modalities, or models and representations. So students are really being encouraged. This is going beyond just being allowed to. This is students, the instructor is really helping scaffolding emergent and experienced bilingual students and other students in using their full linguistic repertoire. And I'm noticing with this note down here that we're also really emphasizing the production. Whereas, so for here, to get to a level 2, students might be interpreting or producing. Here we're really thinking about producing and sharing, so going beyond interpreting as well.